What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi Maguire.
I'm Jordy Jor.
Oh, and I gotta introduce myself.
Yes.
Oh, I'm JD. What's up?
He said, y'all know who it is.
Y'all know what it is.
Y'all know what it is. What you mean?
That's not my name. JD.
Yeah, but we just saying.
I gotta say y'all know what this is.
No, but we just saying they should know who you are.
Yeah, I do.
For what?
JD is here with us.
Yeah.
Man, we're so happy that you're here. And, you know, Gigi, I feel like, Gigi, you got to lead on this because
Oh my God.
this Magic City docuseries, I had a chance to see 2 episodes. I saw 2 of the most important things on one of them.
My titties?
Yeah.
Episode 1, right?
No, but honestly, we were watching some of it at work and well done. Like everybody was talking about how just well produced this docuseries is, just the whole backstory, everything that we did not know. It's like riveting. And then getting to see some of the women that used to work at the club from when it first opened, the story of even how it opened, it's amazing. So congratulations. I mean, you know, you always doing
I mean, I didn't do all that work, so I gotta congratulate everybody else. I just, did my little part. But yes, it was put together well. I still haven't seen like the entire
All
thing.
of it?
Yeah.
I haven't either.
That's crazy that
I haven't.
I know you're excited though.
I'm very excited.
But of course there's a soundtrack to go with it.
Yeah. Well. Actually, it's not the this is a soundtrack, but
It's an album.
I tried to do the soundtrack, and Stars didn't want to do the soundtrack. So then it was like, I had already got into it. I was so wrapped into it. I was just like, I'm gonna stay with this, and I'm just gonna make it a new Jermaine Dupri album, inspired by Magic City documentary. So,
And why not? Turn around.
yeah, turn around.
I miss songs like that. I feel like people are not really doing that so much anymore.
That's a fun song.
Yeah, men are not making songs with tempo. Period.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the male rappers not making like a lot of songs with tempo. So,
Why do you think that is?
Because males don't really dance. Like they don't have a, I
But
think
they
like,
want to see the asses shake.
Huh?
They
What's
want to
that?
see the asses shake, so they need to make music that the asses can shake to.
I don't know. I don't think if a man is like go to clubs now, they just want to.
Hang out.
They want to just
Stand.
drink and just stand around.
stare
They
at
don't
their
want to
phones.
dance. I think I was glad that the boots on the ground came into this era. So now
People wanna
you know
dance.
what I mean.
Fans.
Dancing might come back.
Yeah,
I
it
mean it's
should.
actually coming back.
Dancing should
Yeah,
definitely
it's
come
definitely
back.
coming back.
Dance
I feel
culture,
like
bring the
depending-
dance floors back to the club.
Where you go, like I was in Detroit and I was in the casino, right? And you know how they have like the club in the middle of the casino. But anyway, they were for real dancing,
Like line dancing or dancing?
like line dancing,
Okay.
but like all night.
Yeah.
It was packed. So I feel like it depends. In certain places where you go, like they really do go out and dance and
It's
want to do
so
that.
there's so many line dances. There's so many songs that have choreo.
Because we don't do that in New York.
Yeah, the
At the
line
Greek
dance is bringing it back.
picnics.
So
Yeah.
cut you off. Yeah.
So hopefully that evolves into just regular dancing, no choreo.
At the Greek picnics, they're dancing. They're dancing. That's why we need to be Greek.
She
I
keeps
keep
on
telling
saying
you
that we
this.
should pledge now.
Yes.
Who you want to play?
Angela.
No,
Her and I.
No, she sent me a text one day. I was like, "What are you talking about?" She said we should pledge.
I think we should. I still think we should. I'm working. It's a mission.
It ain't like.
I said it's
No,
too.
you
No,
can do
as long as you have.
for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I couldn't pledge because I never went to school.
Right.
Does that matter?
Yeah.
It does matter.
You have
yeah.
to have your degree.
But you could still be like an honorary.
Yeah.
You know.
Blah blah blah. Okay. Well, listen. So talk to me about the whole process of like how you even with this Magic City docuseries. Because I remember when Gigi first started talking about it, it's a long process for people listening. Like it ain't like you do a docuseries and then Jermaine Dupri's attached to it, Drake's attached to it. It's on Stars. It was a long process to get it to where it got to now. So can you talk about that?
Yeah. So I mean, initially, it was an idea first about. I talked to Magic about this like 2 weeks ago. Initial idea came from like it was like a whole conversation about Atlanta. It was just gonna be like a story about things that happened in Atlanta, and just people was gonna tell the story of Atlanta. But then I feel like everybody's story about Atlanta stops in Magic City, and it starts becoming like, wait, so you was there too? Or you was there, or you have a story about Magic City. It start being like so many people have stories about Magic and their own stories, right? Like your story that you're gonna tell us about.
Oh yeah, my first time in the Magic City.
Yeah, so I think everybody's story, their first time going to Magic or their whatever time going to Magic, everybody's story is different, right? Something happened, whatever happened, and I think that's what led to maybe we should just talk about Magic City. We should put like everybody's stories back to back and talk about this, that, and the third, and then get into Magic himself, because you don't see or hear a lot about Magic.
Was that hard to get him to
100%.
be willing? Yeah.
Because Magic ain't with the shit.
Yeah, he went with it, but you know, like you have a lot of conversations with him about this. Like I feel like in Black culture, we don't actually like love our things the way we supposed to, right? They got a whole movie about Studio 54. Right. And they talking about how much cocaine somebody was doing in the bathroom and ladies roller skating and horses coming. Like they telling this whole story. We don't have that type of conversation about Magic City, right? It's more about a Black man moving to Atlanta, trying to make a living, working somewhere else, getting you know what I mean, leaving that job and figuring out how to start his own club, and then not being able to pay the employees and him actually working all the positions inside the club. It's a story that I just feel like if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to own a restaurant or something like that, you should hear this conversation. This is 40 year, you know, it's an institution that's been open for 40 years.
Right.
40.
Black.
I feel like it's
One Black
definitely the most popular strip club ever.
Yeah.
If you ask me, like anybody that knows about strip clubs, Magic City is like
Creme de la creme.
it's kind of like how Patron used to be for tequila, or how like, you know, Grey Goose used to be for vodka, like strip club Magic City.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, I always, you know, I came in I was younger, so I didn't go. I mean, I haven't been around for the whole 40 years, but I think like I always wanted to know like what was the girl picking process
in the beginning.
I think that was the key to Magic City's real success.
And they talk about that. I saw that part in the docuseries.
Yeah, so I ain't really seen that part because I want to know that from myself. Like, how White Chocolate got to that club, who found her. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't. It's a lot of that stuff that I feel like that's what makes the difference in this club compared to the other clubs.
Any other club.
You know what I mean? Like, cause even like I remember, like Trey, he used to come to Atlanta. He was always want to go see Gigi. He's going to Magic City. I'm like, when you get in there, you see like people have their favorite people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and it's like I don't even know what you call it. It's just
who's
like,
your favorite?
Huh?
Like, who would you say in different eras?
I mean, I think it was. I'm friends with everybody, but I'm saying I still was like mesmerized by White Chocolate.
How hard is that for you when you go in there? Like, because you're friends with everybody, and then there's an expectation. Like JD's in the club, you know.
Well, I used to have this. What do you call this? It's not a rumor, but what is the thing called? They thought that I only like light-skinned girls. So it's like, I guess, a little chatter in the locker room that I ain't like brown-skinned girls or something like that. He don't dance no brown-skinned girls. He only like light-skinned girls.
I never heard that. That was before my day.
This was somebody told me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, what? And then so I switched it just because I heard it.
So you
I
danced
started
brown
dancing
girls.
brown skin girls that I wasn't even like trying to get at them. I just was doing it just to see if. And then I became friends with these people. Like it wasn't even about me trying to like look at them from that. I just was dancing them like just to have fun. So then I just became friends with everybody in the club. It don't even be like, you know what I mean? It's because and that's another thing I want people to understand. I don't go to the strip club because it's sexual.
It's work.
It ain't even work.
It's fun.
It ain't even work. It's just fun.
It's fun.
like,
but it's kind of fun work. So you see what record, because I feel like you as an executive, you're always kind of like analyzing things, right?
Yeah, true.
It is still fun, but it's work, right? Because you're also seeing what works, what are people liking, what are people dancing to.
You get inspired and then make music after.
You know what I mean? At the same time, it's fun because you could write it off on your taxes, right?
Maybe. No, I don't know.
Maybe.
But it also helps you clear your mind. Like I could be going like through a long day. Like today, I had all this press. If I could go to Magic City in the like next 2 hours, it'll
That'd
just
be the vibe.
relax me, right? And I just have like.
But don't you feel obligated to have to throw money when you go? No.
I was just explaining that to Fat Joe because he said he made a Make It Rain song.
Oh, yeah.
And he felt like
That
for
was
the
his
first
fault.
3 months
He had to.
throw
He
money.
did. He did have to.
Yeah, but you don't have to. It's a secret to this. You don't have to stand in that H. You can walk around the club. That's what I'm saying. I learned that you can walk around. go to the DJ booth, go talk to the waitresses at the bar. You don't have to stand there and stay in the fishbowl.
You got to move around. Move
Yeah,
around.
you don't have
But
to stay
listen,
at the
somebody
stage
does
where the
do
money
a
is
song
thrown.
like Money Ain't a Thing or Make It. You got to throw money in the
I mean,
club
yeah,
when it come
but
on.
I'm saying, like, you ain't got to throw
When you on your promo.
$100,000. You could
Right.
throw,
No.
you
Yeah.
could throw $500 and still look like you
still
having a
look
good
cool.
time.
Yeah. People fail to realize they think that you got to go to the strip club and just spend a lot of money. You don't. Like, you could just go chill. You could just go vibe out, hang out, smoke hookah. I see JD in the club all the time, and he's not always throwing a bunch of
Yeah.
money. Almost every time I'm in Magic, JD's there. We always there at the same time, it seems like. And does he throw it up? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But does he have to? Do you expect him to do it? Even when I was dancing, like, there's some people that you know is going to come in there and do what they do, but when they don't, it's like, oh, he chilling today, and that's okay. Yeah.
I mean, I think in Atlanta, though, also throwing money is a way for people to pay attention to you.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't want you paying
Looking
attention
at
to
me.
me in the
Right.
strip club. You know what I mean? It's like the sparklers come out. Like, don't come to my
You don't like
table
the
with
They know
sparklers.
better. Yeah.
Don't come over here
Keep
with
my
that.
bottles low
Yeah, I don't want
You don't
all
want
that
your name on the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want all that over here. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I think, like, the throwing the money is like, you know, baller walking to you with all this money, everybody looking, who is see where the money going. It's like, that's for you as a person. So like the younger rappers and the younger artists that want to get on, that's their thing. I'll go stand over in the corner by the bar, smoke my hookah and just
chill.
watch and see what's going on.
So since you talked about the process of selecting the women, Gigi,
Yes.
how was that process for you when you started working in Magic City?
So my story is I was bartending and I hadn't danced in 2 years, and I came to Atlanta. I was in the process of moving there, and I was with a friend who was working at Magic City, and she would always try to get me to come to Atlanta and work with her from Philly, but I was 110 pounds in an A cup, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm not gonna make no money in the South. They like thick girls, right? So then when I'm forced to move to Atlanta, we know that story, and I'm in Magic City, and I'm watching, and I'm like, these girls ain't even dancing. And I had this amazing dance background. So I learned that they have an amateur night contest. This was back when they did. They don't do it anymore. So Monday I watch a Magic City from 3 to 3, open to close. Tuesday I'm back and my friend is working and the girls start talking to me and they like, you should do this amateur night contest. So I'm like, I don't know. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna get up on that stage and they're gonna be like, boo, bitch, I don't give a fuck what splits you could do, you know. So, but you know, the hustler in me, I don't really turn down too many checks. So when she was like, well, you could, even if you don't win, you still get to keep your tips. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So rest in peace to DJ Nando. Love him down. I went into the DJ booth and I'm like, I'm about to do this amateur night contest. I don't know none of this music. I haven't danced in 2 years and I want to do it, but I'm a little scared. So like, what should I do? And he was like, what did you dance to when you danced? And I'm like, Michael Jackson, Tina Turner, Janet Jackson,
No,
Tina
that's
Marie, like this
awful.
Prince. I worked at White Clubs. I worked at Delilah's
but
in
that's
Philly.
not gonna work in
I worked at
Magic.
Delilah's in Philly. That's where I came from.
Okay.
I came from Delilah's. That's like a cheetah for those who don't know, for our Atlanta people. So I got on stage and he played "Wanna Be Starting Something," Michael Jackson.
In Magic City.
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. And Tip and Tiny was in the H. And when I tell you I danced boots to the ground, danced my ass off. When I got off, I'm not trying. That's a 7-minute song. Mama said, Mama said, Mama said. Right.
Yeah, he say that a lot for a long time.
I danced the entire 7 minutes, like my life depended on it. And I literally, like at that moment, I was in my zone because I'm a dancer at heart. Get off stage, Big Match comes up to me. He's like, who are you? Where'd you come from? You need a job? You work? You want a job? Because I need to see that. And I'm like, I bartend, I want to bar. He's like, no, the fuck you don't. You want to do that. He said, come back tomorrow. Tell him I'm Magic. Tell him I hired you. Come back tomorrow, do your paperwork. I need to see that on my stage every night. And then my friend came up like, what he just said? You know who that is? And I'm like, he said his name was Magic. And she was like, that's the owner, bitch. What he say? And I was like, he told me that I should dance, like to get a job, like come work here. And she was like,
this sounds like a movie.
Sounds like
Imagine that.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
right. And she was like, if you don't, you the dumbest bitch I ever met. And I'm like, okay. So we go in the next day and I fill out paperwork, get my permit. And within a year, I had my own stage set.
Damn.
Within a year. It was the
What music
20th
you
year
danced
anniversary.
to?
I was just about to ask that. I was like, what was the soundtrack?
Human Nature.
What you mean? Say it again.
What music?
I mean, after
Oh, after that? Oh, I had to fall in. I had to learn. I had to watch and learn. I had to learn and dance everything else. This was 2005, so it was Jeezy, Gucci, T.I., you know. It was that Make It Rain. It was that era, you know. So I just had to fall in line and learn. I learned Thug Motivation 101 every goddamn song. And I'm leaning with it, rock with it, and walking out. And, yeah, I had to learn. learn.
So you went from
You know?
Michael Jackson to Lean With It.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
She got
Absolutely.
indoctrinated into Atlanta
It was
culture.
their 20th year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
We're now about to celebrate the 40th year anniversary. So this was 20 years ago. And yeah, I excelled in that place. By the time I had my last dance, they were like, why the fuck are you leaving? But we all know that story.
Yeah,
So.
we know that story.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first time going to Magic City?
No. Yeah, well, I do, because I thought that
You probably
I
weren't
thought,
supposed to be there.
Yeah, I wasn't. I didn't get in. That's my memory. Because I thought like, just because I had money, I could get in.
You was too
And
young?
and I was 19, and they was like, nah, you ain't getting in here. And so I always felt like I had a chip on my shoulder about Magic. I was mad, right? I think, and then the club burnt down, and then Gentleman's Club opened. And so I was like more Gentleman's Club guy at this particular, but it's because Magic wasn't open. And then when Magic came back, I started going to Magic. And like I think the Magic, like I said, Magic City situation has always been the dancers though. The dancers drive the momentum in that club to me.
Maybe y'all need to do another amateur night.
I've been telling them that. I think it's
I was
against the
just about
law.
to say that. They
I think
definitely
it's
should do
against the law in some sort of way because I tried to get them to bring it back and I wanted to like host it. But I talked to Mikey about it, who was Little Magic, and he was saying like something about the law. That's why they stopped doing it. Or something against the law because you know the dancers got to have permits.
Oh,
So yeah. It's
so
some
wait, you
type
was dancing to
of,
Michael Jackson naked?
I did not take my clothes off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
Oh, so they could do it not naked.
I did not take my
Yeah,
clothes
they
off.
could do it
The
like
amateur
that.
night contest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure that
That
out.
would be
'cause
a great
I've
promo
been
for
trying
this,
to do
by
it.
the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of promo, let me cross my leg. Remember the conversation we had about bringing the OGs back for a one night only? You know we really want to do that, right?
Who's the OG?
Me,
OG?
the Snack Pack, OG India, Mona Rowe.
Oh, God.
It's about 6, 7,
Everybody
8
that
of
was
us.
that was out there.
Yeah, that our little era. We want to do it. I'm stretching. I stretched this morning, didn't I?
She said I
did,
stretched this
and
morning.
did.
I'm ready.
the Snack Pack.
The Snack Pack.
That was you.
I can call Virgo and
I don't
Simone
know
and get them on the line.
why the Snack Pack? What happened to the
What
Snack
happened to the Snack Pack?
Yeah.
Well, after I left, they
Can you
still...
explain what the snack pack is? Because
Yes.
let's remember, everybody don't know.
Everybody don't know. So, taking it back to when I got my own stage set, it was, you remember Fierce? JoJo? I don't know. Anyway, there was me and Fierce. It was Gigi and Fierce. Mikey, Little Magic, realized that we were the only 2 girls out of the whole, let's say it was 150 girls working on a Monday. We were the only 2 doing pole tricks.
That many people worked on a Monday?
Absolutely.
150 is
Absolutely.
crazy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No exaggeration. 150 dancers in the
That's
rotation.
wild.
So so the rotation it goes like first come first serve. When you walk in, you pay, they put you on the list. So it literally got to the point where girls would like wait for us to walk in so that they could get put on the list with us. So that because they knew that we was gonna do the pole tricks and that we gotta split the money. So Mikey took heed of that and was like, I'm about to take y'all away from that. I'm gonna give y'all your own set. So this is when 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock starts. It was just me and Fierce. The
So no one else was
rotation
able to come out, so you didn't have to split the money.
Right. The
Okay.
rotation would shut down. It would be 12 o'clock. Me and Fierce would come on stage, and then the rotation would go back. And then at 2 o'clock, we would do it again, and then rotation would come back. So now we're only splitting that money, just us 2 that earned it. About a year or 2 of that, she decides she don't want to dance no more, and now I'm stuck by myself. So my option is to go back into General Pop and share my money with now
General
4 people when I'm the only one doing pole tricks. And I didn't want to do that. So at the same time, Onyx was opening up in Philly, and Philly never had a booty club. So I went back home to Philly for a good like 6, 7
I
months.
came to Onyx.
And I was running up the bag in Onyx. And then when that kind of slowed down, I'm like, all right, let me take my ass back home. You know, I really do live in Atlanta. So I come back and Mikey's like, the itty bitties is what he called them because they're all like 5'1", 100 pounds. And he's like, they've been low key taking over 12 and 2 on the low. Like we ain't made it official, but if you want to make it official, say the word and y'all pack. So I'm like, all right, y'all fuck with them, let's do it. So we wanted to name ourselves something else, which was very corny.
What was it?
The NPA. Like the NBA, we wanted to be the National Pole Association.
NPA.
That was corny. Yeah, that was whack. That was whack. But since we're all, and again, I'm still 110 pounds at the time. I wasn't an A cup no more. I was a C cup at the time, but I'm still 110 pounds. And so we're all little, bite size. DJ Esco start calling us the Snack Pack, and it just stuck.
Okay.
So the Snack Pack was Magic City's. Even though Gigi and JoJo was first, me and Fierce was first, we got recognized as the
snack
pool
pack
because
yeah.
it was 5 of us.
Okay.
So we would be on a pole same damn time doing sit-ups and standing on each other's surfboard, all of the sideways, all of the tricks at the same time. And people would really come to see that show.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this was like Circus Soleil.
yeah,
Actually.
they would call us.
No, you're right, it is.
It was
Like
like
Cirque
Cirque
du
du Soleil. They would
Soleil,
call us the
100%.
theatrical ballet. Tai started that. The
definitely
the
Cirque du
theatrical
Soleil.
him and Shaka and all of them would come in here and they would call us the theatrical ballet, and we would get on stage at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock and we would do our thing. Then somebody ain't want me to dance no more because I don't know what happened. I was
Don't
deep
that
throating
happen.
water bottles or whatever the fuck I did, and he said, "Bitch, no." So when I decided that I was going to retire, they continued on, but there were 2 girls who was like sneaky strippers. So they didn't want to do anything like marketing, no pictures, no promo, and I had us traveling. We were features. We were all over the United States, Mexico, Canada, dancing.
Proudly doing what I do.
Doing what I do, yeah. So it kind of like fizzled out. Then P-Valley happened. So they got casted to do, 2 of the girls got casted to do P-Valley. And the club didn't like the way P-Valley came in there and kind of just snatched them away without going through the club. And when they couldn't come to work because they were on set at P-Valley, they was like, well, stay at P-Valley, don't come back. So,
And that's
Like
and that was
I
that.
like that. I like that.
See, there's a whole nother story.
And that was
like
that.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So Virgo and Simone, who was the other 2 dancers who were, going traveling with me, and we are known as a trio because the other 2 girls was like sneaky strippers. Nobody knew they danced. They are actually actresses on P-Valley seasons 1, 2, and they have a developed character coming up in season 3. And going back to this one night only performance that we trying to do, I definitely can get them to come do it with me.
I think.
And I think it would be crazy.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all should do it for the.
He said,
It's your
"Yo,
thing.
it's your thing.
It's your thing. You got to get up. We
Yeah,
got to
but
go
I
talk
don't,
match.
I don't run the club, so this is I don't
right.
have nothing to do with the club.
Right, we gotta
I'll
talk
make a
match.
suggestion.
All right, make a suggestion.
Yeah, I'll make a
I'll go with you.
So
suggestion.
how
We
did
can
you
go talk
talk
to Magic.
Magic into doing this docuseries then, being that
I mean,
he's so
it was a bunch of conversations. My father was speaking to Magic a lot. And there's other people that Greg Johnson. Look, a lot of people that had to like talk to Magic and just like one, Magic knows I'm not going. I mean, I hope he knows I'm not getting ready to do anything to like put the club in a bad
Right.
light, right? Because like, even like I'm listening to Gigi talk right now, I don't know nothing about what she's talking about. Like what happens down them steps. That I don't go downstairs. That's not. I don't work at the club, so I don't know. I come in there and I spend my
right.
money.
From your point of view.
Yeah, so
Right.
from my point of view, like I told him, I was telling Magic this before. I'm like, yo, I would never, I wouldn't do nothing to mess up this because this is where I go. This is actually my real life. So I'm not trying to. I don't want to do nothing that's gonna make this club have a bad eye because this is where I go. Like I was just there last night, drinking the same thing I'm drinking right now, right?
Period.
And and I got on a plane at 5 a.m. to come here, but I was in Magic all night. Yeah, I was in Magic last night. So I'm just saying, like it's my real life. But like I said, I'm listening to this story. I don't know nothing about what she talking about. Like putting the names on the board. That's not. So I'm interested in knowing what happens downstairs.
Right.
Right.
I
So
think
I'm
most
just,
people are interested in
That
that.
list go from the front door to the DJ.
Yeah. See, I don't
That's
know
the
nothing
rotation.
about
They
that.
still do that too. We pay at the door. We pay to get in the club just like everybody else.
Dang.
Yeah. And it goes up by the day of the week and the time you get there. You could pay
Sheesh.
in my day, you could pay $25, you could pay $250. Just depending on where
So
you
what
get
is
there.
what is a dance? What's the dance cost?
Well, it was $10 a song back then. I don't know what it is now.
That's what I'm saying. Back then, it's
$10
never
a
changed. That's what
It's $10 a song still?
It should be.
And what they charging y'all now?
That's what I'm
Baby
trying
love.
to tell you.
I don't know.
I believe.
You don't pay per song. They don't charge people per song that's making it rain.
Well, that's
You make it rain all them thousands and they come back and say, I danced
Right.
20 songs.
No,
give
that's
me
what I'm saying. I think that's the crazy part about it is that the pricing has never changed, right?
No.
So you start throwing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. It's like I said this to somebody one day. I'm like, they ain't supposed to dance for $10. Like,
Yeah.
You throw somebody $1,000 and they're getting $10 a dance. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is true. I didn't know
Yeah.
that it was only $10. So you
Absolutely.
can really just give somebody only $10.
So,
and they-
so if I walk up
crazy.
to
I feel like that's not fair.
Why?
Yeah.
$10 a song, that's the dance.
That's what the dance
I
costs.
feel like
They
I
got
walk up to you
$5
at the-
dances at the Blue Flame.
At Blue
How
Flame,
quick are the
yeah.
songs
And
changing?
Blaze. It's a song. It's a
That
full
gotta be
song.
at least $20.
It's a full song.
Yeah.
If I walk up to you at the bar and say, hey, would you like a dance? And I dance for 2 songs, you owe me $20. And I'm going to get fully naked. And you owe me $20. And you can choose to or not, you know.
I would feel
But
bad.
it's $20.
If
Wow.
I just, because that just feels like that's a lot of work, and I'm only give you $10
Most
for a
people
song.
over tip. especially now with the Make It Rain era, it's still.
Wouldn't you walk away
in.
and somebody only gave you $10 and no tip? Like, I'm not doing
I'm
another.
definitely walking away.
That's funny because I had a story like that where when you first started throwing the money, I was throwing the money on the ground and the girl looked at me and she was like, "You want me to get down there and pick up my money?" Like, this was before people had somebody pick the money up for them. And she was like, "You want me to get on the ground and get my money?" And I was like, "You do realize it's like $500 down there? I'm only supposed to give you $10.
Right. You better get
Because
down
I'm
there and
saying,
pick up
like,
the
what
money.
happens in the club, if the DJ, they'll play the same song 5 times,
Right.
basically. So that means the song never actually gets to play all the way out. So somebody's
Run it back.
getting
That's one
gypped,
song.
either me
Or you.
or the dancer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
no,
the
the
blurred
song
line.
never plays all the way out. You never get your full song. You're going to get
Right.
the first part of it. He's going to take it back, talk.
The hook is over,
Start
that's
it
it.
again, talk. So if you pay, if you throw 500 and she only supposed to be getting 10,
That's interesting because so they didn't. When did that start? Like somebody
When did-
picking up the money for you?
I picked up my own money. So it started after I left. So we was picking up
for
our own money.
Magic, they didn't have that. They just started having somebody actually do that.
They also just started the whole wristband thing. We didn't have wristbands when I was dancing.
Yeah, well,
When
no,
it was
they
up
did
to
have
us.
wristbands. They remember the rooms when Magic had the rooms, the private rooms.
I wasn't there then.
Oh, so yeah,
That
so
was
they
before
so
my
they
time.
used to have a section. They
It's
used to
a
have
whole thing.
Yeah, they used to have
Right.
a
I'm like, the
section where you
process.
come in Magic and used to go up these steps, and they had private rooms where you couldn't see what was going on in the
the
private
rooms.
rooms. And in order to get up the steps, you had
had
to
a
have these
wristband.
bands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like this docuseries has re-energized like the music that you want to make now? Just to kind of, I know you wanted it to be with stars, but now you're just having it coincide and you're doing it, so deaf independently. But do you think this is something that's giving you like a different type of energy, like kind of nostalgic?
Because it definitely
bringing
looked
back-
like you enjoying this process.
It's not nostalgic. It's opportunity for me to do something I've never done. So all the records that I'm making with artists that's from Atlanta that I never worked with. So I never had a song with T.I. I never
Which is
had
crazy.
a
Right.
song with 2
2
Chainz.
Chainz,
I
Young
never
Dro.
had a song with Dro. So these and Dro and 2 Chainz never had a song together.
That's crazy. I
right.
didn't even realize. First of all, why is that? Like, why have you, because it just feels like that would be a natural thing
I
in
don't
Atlanta.
think we ever had. Well, me and Tip, we supposed to have made records, but we never had a real like reason. Like, you know what I mean? He makes his records, I make my records. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We never really had a real reason. If somebody was making an album, maybe that's what it is. But this gives us the perfect backdrop for me to make records with like Travis Porter.
Sean Paul was in there.
Well, Sean Paul was signed. They signed
They
So
were signed
Def,
to
so
So
that was
Def.
like more or less my situation. But like J Money, I never had a record with him. I never did a record for Quavo or the Migos.
Wow.
I never
okay.
did a record with CeeLo. I never did a record with Big Boy or Killer
This
Mike.
album was
All these people that's on
That's
this, all
so
these people on these
crazy.
albums that I never made records
Just
with.
because y'all have all been in this game
for so long.
and had such longevity, it's just,
This is such a
But I mean, that
deeply
just shows you
rooted-
how nice Atlanta is. Atlanta
Yeah.
is such a city that got so much great talent that they don't need me. They
Right.
making their own way, right? And vice versa. I ain't really need them. I'm making my own way. So we all just been moving, but it's definitely it's fun to be able to do it because now it's like I got something to look forward to more than just making the music. Like I'm excited to go in the studio with these people and see, what it is that they do, learn something, whatever it is.
I liked hearing Young Joe on that because I feel like he, last time we spoke to him, I know he's been like on a different type of wave, but you know, we still like
We
the-
still love
No,
you,
he's still,
girl.
he's still on that way. He's still on that way.
I'm mad I missed that video shoot. I got the call from JD and it was like, be here in 2 hours. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I wanted to make it though.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, you should have been there.
Because it's at Magic City, the video.
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah.
was. But I mean, it's a whole album. I'm sure it'll be another album. Speaking of which, Princess from Crime Mob DM'd me and she like, why you ain't on this album? I'm like, I'm not an artist, but I'll come talk some shit if y'all let me. So
Yeah. Talk some shit.
I mean, whatever y'all need me to say. I'll do a little outro, a little intro, a little skit or something. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell a little story. I've been to Southside plenty times. I know where to pull up to. Just let me know. Okay.
All right.
Let me ask you, have any of the women, the dancers at Magic City ever approached you about like business? Like, hey, I really, feel like I could be an artist or...
Yeah. I mean, White Russian.
She's in the doc.
She rap.
Wifey Baby. She's a rapper.
Wifey
also.
Baby actually is on the album.
On the album.
I put
YSL.
her on a song with Travis Porter. I don't know if the song will make it yet, but I did it. I mean, like I said, I'm making all these records and I'm trying to just like, it's me just doing stuff and I hear it. Like, so at first I was listening to the song and we needed a girl to do a part. And I was like, what if I get a regular girl to come in here and do this part? And I got an opportunity to let one of the girls that dance, that actually do this, right? Because that's another thing about, like, I think people was mad at me because I said something about stripper rap, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like, to me, that's the thing that Cardi B has over all these female rappers when it comes to that sound. She actually stripped before, and she was actually a worker in the clubs, right? So her music to me feels more authentic than somebody I know ain't stripped or somebody that we don't know hasn't stripped. And Cardi B can actually talk about it. She can actually tell the story that she was just talking about in a way so all the other girls that's dancing, they'll know what she's talking about. So I feel like in rap, like the more authentic it is, it works. So that's why I was like, oh, let me get Wifey Baby on here, because now what we talking about, it's gonna sound perfect for her because she just what she does.
Yeah.
Okay, see, it's kind of like how he went back to the club and was like, "Oh, y'all think I don't like dark skinned girls? Watch this." Now you're like, "You think I don't like
strippers?
Watch this.
I know what I saw, because it used to be white chocolate, sugar.
You like you some white chocolate? I just want to say,
no, white chocolate.
She was before me. Like literally, she was like my idol. Like I'm telling you, like
I'm telling you,
before
white chocolate.
I was there.
Let me say this: white chocolate was,
and I want to tell y'all who she is. Go ahead.
She is the body that everybody wanted.
Natural.
Like, she was the first girl that actually looked like the BBL situation,
but it
was
without
real.
BBL.
It was real.
Yeah. And it was real, and she was dancing, so it wasn't like just there
stiff.
You know
what?
what?
I mean? It was really
it was
in place.
Watching this documentary, you get to see like
You know what I'm
what
saying?
the
Like,
dancers looked like in the beginning when
'cause it's a lot of
Magic City
throwback
first
pictures.
opened. It's kind of like watching a Guy video back in the day.
Hell yeah.
And seeing the girls on the beach in their bikinis and watching like that, and then seeing how much like what is desirable, has changed into.
She was definitely that girl, and I want to let the people know who she is because this is a part of the documentary as well. She is the girl from the Tip Drill video who Nelly swiped the black card down her butt crack. And there's a whole part in the docuseries where they have Nelly, they have White Chocolate, and they have the lady that protested from Spelman.
I saw Nelly
and they're
in there.
all telling their versions of the story. I can't wait to see it, but I know about it because of my involvement.
Yeah. Body.
But when I tell you White Chocolate was like my idol, like when I learned about her and I like saw pictures and videos of her, I didn't even know her because she had left in 2002, 3 years before I got there. But when I tell you she was that girl, like, yes.
What do you think a documentary like this Magic City one is going to do for, because I remember in the documentary they talk about how women look down, and people can look down on strippers. But then watching a documentary like this, what do you want people to get from this?
Me personally, I want people to stop. First of all, I want people to look at this. This is Atlanta culture, right? And I feel like in hip hop, each region has their own cultural things, right? And although gangbanging is bad, and it ain't all good and it ain't all bad, but we know what gangbanging is, right? We don't look down on it when we talk about LA. Everybody just embraces it, right? You embrace the khakis, you embrace the dickies and the lowriders, and every part of it is embraced because you're talking about LA. I just want people to start doing that when it comes to Atlanta. Don't look at like nobody degrading no women. Like, these girls is in there I'm saying they getting paid. Like, it's not like, and it take a lot for you to dance naked. I'm sure I couldn't do it if I was like, I couldn't. I mean, for real, like just running around the club.
Plus, women don't be caring about seeing men naked either. I feel like it's very
rare.
But
I have heard girls say she had to get over, like, just get through that process.
That part was never a problem for me.
Yeah, never. Nah, it ain't no problem for you.
She's very comfortable.
That part was never a problem for me.
Probably being a professional dancer though, and being very comfortable with your body
and comfortable with my
being
body,
comfortable on stage. Yeah. And I remember that is something that I feel like both Cardi B and Cash Doll have talked about, how being a stripper has helped them with becoming a rapper, because it made them very comfortable to be on stage, to be in front of people, to have confidence, in themselves. Because if you can do that, you can get on stage and rap.
You think you could dance naked in front of strangers?
Probably.
What about you? Well, you did Playboy,
right.
So do you think you would
you posted
like
me.
If you weren't this Angela Yee, do you think that you could
wait,
possibly have?
Hold up. She said I posted
you posted me. You want to see it?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, he posted you?
Yeah.
That was me.
Wait, I don't know what that is.
That you posted that on your story.
Wait, let me see. Hold
Wait,
on.
let me see them purple pumps and them
Purple
legs.
pumps and the ass,
That
the
little
legs
ass
and the
cheek.
thighs.
Little ass cheek.
I just posted just bar right here.
Just that.
Yeah.
The ass and the pumps.
The ass and the
That's
pumps.
crazy.
That was
Okay,
Jordan.
JJ.
Yeah, that was Jordan.
He's
That was
tapped in.
Jordan. That was Jordan. Yeah.
All right.
He said,
I think it was artsy.
It was.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And then
very
it's
artsy.
I said that.
Yep.
Very
he
artsy.
said it was
I
artsy.
said that.
Very
It was Jordan
artsy.
to me.
Listen,
But see, like that, not to cut you off, but looking at that, right? That's not degrading. to
that's
me.
artistic to you.
It's very artistic.
It's beautiful to you.
Yeah.
And it don't show nothing. It's like I don't see nothing. That's
Not in that photo.
What people don't realize is that we are women. We are mothers. We are educated. We are homeowners. We have other businesses. We start businesses with this money. We pay for our education. Now, you got some girls that's out here funding their baby daddy rap career, or you got girls that got pimps, and, you got girls that are addicted to drugs and that are not doing the right things by their children. But they put us in that category as if that's all we are. And I blame a lot of that on movies and media. On television, the strippers are always drug addicted and don't got their kids and getting beat up and giving a man their money and doing all of the wrong things, sucking dick in the corner for $40, whatever. Right? They don't see outside of that. And I think that shows like P-Valley, Beyond the Pole, this documentary tells the truth.
Yeah.
It shows what really happens downstairs.
Right.
Like he said, he been in Magic City for 10 years and he ain't never been down.
I've been down there.
You've
But
been down
I'm
there.
saying,
But you don't go down
I done
there.
been down there to pay Magic.
Right.
But I ain't been down
But
there
you
to
don't be down there
chill
chilling
and look at the girls
and going
and
in
listen to what's happening.
Yeah, you don't.
Nah.
So it's like people on the outside looking in, they don't see that natural part of us. They see, oh, she take her clothes off for money, she must suck dick after. And it's just like, first of all, I just made so much money on my feet that if somebody offered me to lay on my back, they're not offering me enough. So I'm not doing it, for one.
By the way, a lot of women who don't strip suck dick for you.
I was just about to say that. My next sentence is that all of my friends that don't dance are the biggest. I've been saying this for years. In the same spot for years, I've been saying all of my friends that don't dance are the biggest hoes I know.
Oh, all right.
It's my
There we
friends
go.
that are in the nursing and in the banking and in the retail and in all
teachers.
types teachers and all types of regular professions
Secret
that
squirrel
are
hoes.
that are respected in their profession. Those are the ones that's out here sucking and fucking for doing some strange for some change, and it ain't even enough in my opinion. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but we get that because we choose to be naked. It automatically goes to sex.
Right.
I mean, and the process is like if you're trying to mess with a stripper, you have to be a vampire.
You have to be, okay.
Yeah.
You
We
have
up
to
till
basically
6, 7
you
in
as
the
a
morning.
person. It's like as a regular man that has a regular job,
You can't do it.
he not getting ready to go in there and get nothing.
Right.
Because one, if the girls have an incredible night, they counting the money till 7 in the morning.
Sometimes we got to come back the next day.
And you have to be, they don't count the money, so much money, they have to come back the next day. If they got to count their money and they got to leave, they not coming to see you. They going to sleep for a minute and going back to that
count
club
their
and
money.
finish counting their money because they
Exactly.
think somebody going to take their money.
Right.
Right? So as a man, you try to like be with one of these girls, this is what you got to deal with.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
Not
call
only
them
that-
saying, yo, what's up? We count money. It's 6 o'clock.
Yep. Not
Somebody
only that,
gotta go
when I
sleep.
danced, I felt like if I took a day off, I was missing money. If I'm not making money, I'm missing money.
Right.
I'm not going to no regular club, paying to get in, paying to get my hair done, paying to park, buying a drink, but I can do that and I can make your daddy's paycheck. If I went to work on a Monday and made $5,000, I was coming back on Tuesday because guess what? I'm gonna need that $500 and
Period.
I'm about to make Tuesday day shift. I need that. And if I'm not there, it's because I'm tired. Because I'm tired or I got to deal with my child. But guess what? I would sit at home on days that I wasn't at work like, damn, I know I'm missing so much.
Jamie,
Mad as shit.
have you ever been in a serious relationship with a dancer?
Serious relationship.
Like where it was like, okay, this is something like we locked in.
Nah, you can't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can be in a serious relationship with a dancer because that, like I said, at the end of the day, they got.
Because I feel like you would you're up at night, you're a vampire.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying.
And you
But
understand
even
counting
at, like,
money.
at 6 in the morning.
He doing his own thing.
At 7 in the morning, I'm somebody who we gotta go to sleep.
Somebody got to sleep.
Like I'm just saying.
Somebody
like,
got to sleep around.
I mean, I'm just saying you can't do that every day.
Because I also feel like it's probably hard for someone to date you at the same time.
Not that
for
hard.
a regular.
Yeah, it's not that hard though. Like I don't have that type of, you know what I mean?
Schedule.
I don't have to stay and do something at that time of the morning every day. This is an everyday thing. Like,
Right.
like like even with me, I was going to Magic City religiously for like I said, between the Gentleman's Club and Magic City for 20 years straight, I spent $10,000 20 years straight every Monday night between the Gentleman's Club and Magic City. Right, this is my religion, and just to think about a girl that has to do like they in there counting this money, they be in there like forever.
I've always been in a relationship though when I was a dancer.
Yeah.
I always was in a relationship.
Was it
I
a
had sugar
problem
daddies
though?
and shit too, but
Sugar daddies
I had
and
sugar
shit
daddies
too.
and shit. Yeah, I did. I stayed with it. I'm mad I ain't got nothing right now.
Jay, you think have you ever been a sugar daddy?
What's a sugar daddy?
Like, just maybe having like a
like
girl,
a
but you
sponsor.
just like sponsoring her, just giving her money.
Just giving her money.
Because you like what she does for you.
No, just not just giving money just to be giving money. If you ask me for some money, maybe that's
Not
a different
just
story.
giving money,
Just to be
but-
giving money. Just
Let me take care of that for
here
you.
go.
Yeah.
Let me put
Wait,
this
let
right
me take
here.
care of your rent. Let me take care of all that for you.
Right.
Nah.
That's not you?
Nah,
You ever told a girl don't come to work today? I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing. Same thing. That's not really a sugar daddy, but
Right.
same shit.
So what we got to
I mean, because ultimately, if I said,
a sugar brother, not a
well, no,
daddy.
like you can ask if I ask her, like if I ask her how much money you think you're gonna make tonight, and she say like $1,500. So, okay,
right, here.
cool.
Don't go.
You ain't even gotta go there.
Yeah.
If that's
I'm gonna
what you
say more than that.
Same.
Then.
Right.
I've always
But you ain't gonna say that because it's a real question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a real question. How much money you gonna make? I'm probably making. But I was just saying, it's a night that's not like a.
Not Monday.
It's not Monday night.
Wednesday.
So you give me a real answer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did that before.
Ultimately, what type of women do you see yourself with?
I don't. It don't matter. Whatever. You know
Like
what I
if
mean?
you could like weird
Sexy,
science,
fine.
like build your
Not weird
perfect this guy.
Build your perfect woman.
Yeah,
what would
like
she be?
just inside and out.
I don't know. It just I think I think my range is like this. I don't. I mean, you know what I mean?
No specifics.
Sometimes somebody cool. Sometimes I want somebody that's a little ghetto. Then sometimes I don't want somebody that's ghetto. Like,
But like, what's important to you? Like fundamentally, if you're like, these are the things that a woman must have.
they own shit.
And the
For
sound
real,
mind.
like,
Because
I'm
you
saying,
be
when I
crazy.
say that, I'm just saying
Yeah.
like I don't. If I get up and go do what I gotta do, I would hope that you got something that you gotta do. Like I don't really understand people that I'm
Just
talking
don't
about
do
from
nothing.
both sides, man
Yeah,
and women. I don't
motivation.
understand niggas that don't got nothing to do. When you get up, it's time to get up and go
do some shit.
somewhere and
Right.
do something.
Are there ever artists you feel like has so much potential, but they just were not motivated enough?
Yeah, it's
that
a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hundreds of
That's
artists.
a
like-
shame.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like they don't understand that the work that, like the word work. It's a lot of people that don't understand that. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of people that be coming to me like, JD, put me in the game. I put them in the game, and they ready to check out because the work is different. Like,
Right.
working is different, especially working for me. I don't have no stop.
Yeah, he doesn't have like formal business hours.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
don't have
plenty
no
of time
stop.
we pull up to the studio and he in there at 6 a.m. Like, what's up, y'all? Hey.
Right.
Wide awake.
What's up? Fresh from the club.
And I allow people that work for me to just like not be a part of that part of my life. Like I go in there, I like to be by myself when I'm working, but in real life, it should be somebody that wants to be in that space. But a majority of them can't run that race with me.
Yeah, no, you have like a tremendous work ethic. And that's something that I feel like no matter what, from the beginning of from when we first heard your name until where we are today, it hasn't stopped.
No.
Yeah, nah.
I just had a random thought. The other two members of the Snack Pack were the girls that danced on the pole BET Hip Hop Awards when y'all did.
No, I mean I know.
You know
I
who
was
I'm
just
talking
trying to figure out what happened to the snack pack.
Oh, what happened to the Snack Pack
Yeah.
in general?
Yeah, what happened to the Snack
well, you
Pack
got
in
that.
general?
Why it
Yeah.
got disbanded is like,
Yeah. I mean, it started when I left, but they carried it on for about a year or two.
Yeah, because I never that surfboarding thing.
that was amazing.
Yeah, we never seen that.
And you know what's crazy is you was just there last night. I'm sure you saw girls doing them same pole tricks last night.
Nah, they got a swinging thing now.
They're from the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they still surfing too. I see it all the time.
The surfing ain't like that, but y'all had the 3 people surfboard.
Yeah.
They ain't
ain't
nobody
doing
doing that.
that.
Do you feel like things have changed though and kind of shifted away from that? Because I do feel like there was a period of time when I heard about all the different strip clubs. Every time I went to Atlanta, it was like, maybe I'm just not out as much because it's me. I don't know if it's me or if it's the culture. Because even in New York or even in Miami,
Miami
I feel
too.
like the clubs aren't like what they used to be at all. And I don't know if it's because it's younger people going and I'm not, and I've aged out of it, or if it really isn't like that.
Well, I think the girls now don't take it as serious as a thing as these girls did.
We had this conversation in Magic City.
It used to be a thing, like
The performance and
you
the
know,
sex
it used to be
appeal
a sign that like it's about Magic City, but it used to be a sign at the Gentleman's Club. When you walk in the Gentleman's Club, they'll have stripper of the month. Like right there, big picture to whoever that girl was, and that changed, right? And I remember we used to go in there and look and
to see who it was.
Be like, oh,
Who won this month?
Who won this month? Like, you know what I mean? It used to be.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
Oh,
and that's
wow.
why I feel like even like that's what White Chocolate brought. She brought the
Here we go.
mesmerizing.
No.
Yeah. No, she was really that girl. Y'all gonna see in the documentary White Chocolate was really that girl.
I keep bringing White Chocolate up because
I love it.
Because she was
it.
She brought the cream of the crop to the club. Like
gotta
for
watch
real.
episode 3.
Like
They talk about
when
episode
White
3.
Chocolate pop, Sugar pop,
I'm so mad she's not in
Destiny,
this.
it's a whole crew of them that was like
That girl.
Magic City starting 5 was crazy.
And that's who I looked up to when I got there. It was the
And
OG
the,
India, the Sugar, the Holly,
OG India.
Rochelle, that whole crew. They was the OGs.
Yeah.
The OG set. They was the only ones before the Snack Pack that went on stage together. They all was signing together and go on stage together, and they would make all the money, and they was all fine as fuck, and they knew all of the rappers, and we would just look at them like,
Yeah.
One
One
day
day
that's gonna
even
be me.
from my time going to strip clubs, it's completely different because I was going with King of Diamonds in Miami because I was in school at the time, and we had G6 and like all these things that
G5.
aren't G5, that aren't.
Oh, you was going to the hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
office.
don't let
Like
the
this
cutesy fool you.
Come on.
Yeah, and it's just not giving. They're just standing there and just kind of, there's no dances, there's no outfits, there's no.
King of
pizzazz.
Diamonds was so huge. I
was.
felt like
It
it's
was too
hard.
much.
It was hard to pack that out.
It was too
all
much.
the time.
It's the music too, though.
Yeah.
The music also plays a major role in these girls not actually performing the way that they used to. You know, if you playing 30 trap records and you ain't really talking about anything sexually,
Sensual or sexual, then they can't be sexy.
Trying to be sexy, everything is pop, pop, pop.
And that's what they doing.
pow.
And they on stage doing
The girls
exactly
is on
that.
stage doing this as opposed
right.
to like
They really are.
Yeah, that's not that
Instead of
sexy.
this, instead of the, ooh, you might get this pussy, they like, ooh, you might get shot.
Yeah, they doing that. Like,
You know what I'm
that's-
saying?
you
We
can't-
had that conversation.
You got that. It's the music. They
I
gotta
have
have
two
music
questions.
that tells them.
One of them is like a general strip question, and one of them is an Atlanta question. So the general strip question is, what do you think, or do you even think that social media and the internet plays a role in how the club has changed?
No. Well, yeah, I think that because regular girls want to look like strippers, and I think that it made girls in the strip club not special anymore because the girls outside of the
Look
strip
just like
club
that.
look just like
They got
what
the
was
hair,
trying
they
to
got
look
the
like.
lashes,
Yeah,
they got
that's
the
what I'm saying. It
bias.
used to be you could only go to the strip club and see them
And see
titties.
this.
Only in the strip club.
Right.
Right? You couldn't walk down the street and see this. Now you can go to the regular club and the girl is standing
Not
there
only
looking
do they
just
look
like
like
Yeah.
us, they dress like us too.
And
Yeah, all of that.
in New
And
York,
pack
the
outfits.
bartenders for a period of time were way more like
Yeah.
people.
For a
They
period
were
of
making
time.
more.
Today.
Still, that's still a
Yeah.
thing up here. I
Tonight.
never
They were
understood
making
that.
more money than the strippers.
But that's a New York thing. Okay, my second question. This is an Atlanta question. How do you feel about them trying to bring Follies back and making it the old Foxy Lady, aka The Office, aka Rain? Have you seen that?
I thought I heard somebody saying this, but
Yeah.
I thought it was
I'ma
like
send
fake.
you the post. No.
I saw the post.
Oh, you saw?
This is real.
Yeah, it's real.
Well, I wasn't a Follies fan.
Okay.
I wasn't a Follies fan.
I never.
Yeah, I
been
was
there.
never a Follies fan.
Me either. They
It was
love
too
Follies
dark.
though.
I mean, like I said, I feel
city.
like
The
Magic
city.
to me is the safest club in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
And I could go to Magic City by myself,
Same.
right, with no security, and I feel like I'll be safe. I feel like I have a great time.
Yep.
And
It's like going home.
I feel like there's no other strip club in America that's got that vibe to it. So it's hard for me to go to. Yeah, when she got a tattoo. It's hard going to other clubs and they dark and they sectioned off and it's like you can barely see the girls. Like I don't like that either. I don't like dark strip clubs because
Magic
I
City
feel
like this. It's not as bright, but it's like one open space. Well, y'all
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Y'all both
Yeah.
been there.
I
It's
went
one
for the
to
first time.
those of y'all who never been. Magic City is one open space. This
And you
is the
can see it.
stage, and you can see what's over there. You can see what's over there. You can
Yeah.
see who walking through the front door. You
Yep.
can see who going in the bathroom. Like you can see You can see where your waitress at. You can see where the hookah girl at. You can look into the kitchen. Like you can see everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So
You
it
know.
feels safe.
It's very safe.
Yeah.
But I
It's
mean,
a front door and a back door.
The darkness takes away, like I said, darkness creates this illusion of what you might be looking at. In magic, you see exactly what
everything.
you're looking at.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can see.
Oh, period. Perfect.
see.
Well, listen, y'all, I am so excited about this. And aside from this, you know, and we want to make sure we also talk about So Deaf University and what you're
With
doing.
the students from Emory. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
That you
Yeah,
did.
I
so-
mean, this was my first year doing that, and I've been trying to do it for a minute, but Emory was the first person that, like, the first school that agreed to make it a situation where I could give out credits and.
That's
so
amazing.
amazing.
Can you imagine? How competitive is that to be able to get into
And what was the
Deaf
process
University?
for you to choose these
Well,
students?
I mean, this is the first year. I'm gonna make it more competitive because I learned this year that, you know, these kids thought they
Got
was
it
coming to
easy.
make music as opposed to like taking the trash out and being an intern.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? Like, so I got a group of, you know, these 4 kids now that I could say, these are what the interns are. And the interns that was there, they could tell you, they could tell the new interns, like,
This what
you,
we doing.
this is not like you coming over here to record.
Right.
You get to sit in a session. You might see somebody coming in there making this whatever, but your job is to introduce yourself, ask the person if they need anything. If you see somebody needing something, be an intern. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I think the world don't teach people to be interns before they get to what they got to get no more.
What do you think about kids like taking initiative as interns to? Because there's a balance between doing too much, right, but also like seizing an opportunity. And so how do you teach like students this balance? Because I do feel like it's a different day and age. And sometimes, you know, kids can sometimes feel a little entitled to things where, like you said, you got to teach people how to be interns, right? Because they'll be like, I don't do that. That's not what I'm here for. But how do you teach somebody not to, like, yes, there's an opportunity. You got to speak up. We tell people that all the time. But at the same time, how do you not make people uncomfortable with you, like, as an intern overstepping certain boundaries? You know, like, what's that balance?
I mean, but you have to make people understand that a great intern will get their opportunity. So like when people be like, I'm gonna miss my opportunity, you can't miss your opportunity if you're a great intern. Like if somebody came in here right now and they was cleaning up and they came up here and they cleaned up this table, one of us is gonna watch how they clean this table. If they do it 3 or 4 times the same way and it's really done well, you're going to want something else cleaned at some point. And that person that you saw do it, you're going to reach out for that person. You ain't going to try to find somebody else. I know me anyway. If I see somebody doing something, even if they ain't working for me, I see somebody working for somebody else and they doing it the right way, I'm going to be like, yo, who they work for? Right? And they might, if they say me, then I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you see people, that's how I hired people all my life. I seen somebody doing something well.
You never know who's
in another
watching.
space and be like, yo, you want a job?
Yeah.
What you do? Because you look like you know how to do this, right? And that's it. So I feel like if you're a great intern, that's what I'm trying to tell all these kids. If you're a great intern, it'll automatically turn into something. You ain't got to jump out here and overstep your boundaries because then you making people not want you around.
Yeah, it's
Start at
a
the bottom and work
fine
your way up.
line.
Yeah.
My first internship was at TVT Records. You remember this record label?
Yeah.
When I was in college, I interned at TVT Records, and there was like 8 of us. It was an unpaid internship. But at the end of the internship, I was the only one left that was still coming to work every day. And I remember the guy I was working for was in the legal department, which I did not care about. And I was like, one day, and he was an asshole, but one day he was like, you're always so pleasant. And so like, how are you able to come in here every day with a smile on your face? And the other thing I used to do was when he would leave for the day, I would still be there and I would work in like the promotions department and marketing and A&R and like talk to other people when I was done and he went home. I was still there, like
Soaking
doing
it up.
stuff in other departments. And so after that, like I interned at MTV, I interned for Wu-Tang, and then when I graduated from college, I had like a couple of job offers.
Exactly.
You know, and I was being patient. I wasn't doing the most. I always had a good attitude.
These
I
kids,
wasn't.
they want everything handed to them.
Yeah.
They don't want to work for it.
Because I know even at iHeart with our interns, they're really careful about who they hire because there's like certain rules now on what you can and can't ask interns to do.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I had my internship, I used to have to go pick up this guy's dry cleaning, like everything.
They ain't doing that
You
now.
can't do that now.
Nothing personal stuff.
Like, yeah, you
Business
can't.
only.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
like
law?
yes,
Yeah.
there's like laws on what interns can and can't.
And in
that-
some states, you have to pay them too.
not at So Deaf University.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't
They
know
taking
about
out the trash at Southside.
I don't know about that. Like, but I mean, I would have them going. I don't, if I don't know you like that, I ain't gonna let you do nothing personal like that for me. But they still should be doing things that's in that type of space.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying all that does is teach you how to take care of something that's not yours And the best job in the world is what somebody that owns something putting their life in your hands. Like if I let you be the manager of this shop, this is my shop. If you don't do it right, that's what I'm saying. You got to learn how to like take care of other people's stuff as if it's yours. So they shouldn't have them rules because that's the only way people learn to me.
You know, it's interesting to me how with this docuseries, it starts off with Magic's wife saying how she didn't want to move to the South, to Atlanta.
To the South. Mm-hmm.
Right, because she was like, it's just so slow. Like, you know, people think that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like Atlanta in the beginning has always had like a chip on their shoulder about
People
That's
saying
crazy.
that.
It
Or
was
feeling
the second
like that.
time I heard that today.
Really?
But it is. It's about because people have always been so vocal about Atlanta. Like even with me making records at the starting off, you know, I was telling the story earlier. Red Alert and Chuck Chill Out, they both was like, man, y'all niggas so country down there. This shit ain't gonna work in New York. Like actually telling you that makes you like
Go harder.
Want to get it right, but at the same time, you do have a chip on your shoulder because people always felt like a certain way. Like even like with Killer Mike and Andre 3000 and Tip and all of these guys rapping, they always felt like New York or any other place looked at the South like it was no real rappers. Like they couldn't rap because we was from the South. That's why Dre said that. You know what I mean?
South
got something to say. So I just feel like, I don't know why people are always so vocal about Atlanta. But that's the same thing I'm saying about this documentary. People are vocal about strip clubs instead of saying this is the culture of Atlanta. You know what I mean? We got roller skating. We
Skating and strippers.
strippers. Yeah. Chicken wings
And the strippers be skating too.
Yeah.
The strippers be skating.
The strippers be skating.
The strippers be skating. The strippers
But I
be
was
skating.
gonna say, aside from all of that, look at all, you know, the chip on the shoulder, whatever, what people thought people's perceptions of Atlanta was. Look at how long Atlanta has been just really like
Still got something to
It
say.
started and then it just never stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
a
know?
fight though. I mean, you know, we've been fighting. You just
Do
keep
you
trying.
think so still? Because
Yeah.
I feel like now people be moving to Atlanta because
They
they're like,
they do, but they moving there not.
For the wrong reasons.
They moving there for the wrong reasons. They ain't moving there to like help the sauce of Atlanta. So if you from Atlanta, you still got to fight to get in this space.
I'm a transplant. I moved there by default.
I know. But
know
you
that.
are so ingrained.
But I am so Atlanta. I'm celebrating 20 years August 29th, which is the day of Hurricane Katrina.
Atlanta.
I literally moved to Atlanta the day of Hurricane Katrina. And not because of that, because clearly I was coming from Philly. But that was the exact day that I got there. And when I tell you I'm so ATL, you can't tell me I'm not from there. Y'all know.
You know, listen,
I
JD,
left,
if you
came
end
back.
up marrying a woman who's not from Atlanta, people gonna be so disappointed in you.
You said what?
If you end up marrying a woman who's not from Atlanta,
Me?
yes, people will be so disappointed.
They wouldn't. They don't care about that.
You don't think so?
Nah, they don't care about that. They don't,
you-
care,
I
they don't
feel
care
like-
about that. They definitely don't care about that. Did I marry a woman from Atlanta?
I
Hell
just feel
no.
like I can't, you know, you so Atlanta.
Nah,
like,
they don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't think people care about that.
Nah,
You
they
know?
don't care about
No.
that. They want to see me bring somebody down.
Clearly,
that's never been to
the
a
whole
strip club.
entire
Bring
world
me
You
to a
think
strip
so?
club.
He's
Happy
enough
when
for
he
the
was
two
with
of them,
Janet.
whoever it ends up
Yeah, I'm
being. He's
definitely
enough
enough
for the two.
This is gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see this later on. You got to come back when
When
we
I get
find
ready.
out
When you settle
JD is-
down.
Yeah,
When you
settle
find
Oh,
your
this show will
woman.
be off.
This
By
show
then.
be off. Don't be counting us
Wait a
out.
minute.
This show will be off. It'll be a
Mr. Bam.
long time.
You
Long
that,
time.
listen, famous last words from somebody right before it happens. I'm
Right.
telling you, I feel it for some reason.
You feel what?
I think it's some
The marriage.
yeah.
Ooh,
I
look at the hand.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
I don't know
hand,
about
that was
that.
the hand for me. You
No.
feel what?
I don't know what
Wow.
you feel.
You feeling that?
Wait till that
Mercer.
boomerang happens, boy. That's gonna be crazy. But listen, we love that for you.
Hilarious.
No, right.
But
Well-
honestly, no, for real. Always congratulations on everything. Every
Yeah.
time I see JD, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
he always got something new happening.
Yeah.
Like it never ever stops.
I always
just
need your prayers.
Want to take this time to say thank you for even having this documentary a thing. It's a life-changing full circle moment for me personally. When I first got the call, it was just do an interview. That interview turned into narrate. That narrate turned into pitch team, turned into producer credit, turned into you sitting on this couch right now. And I can't be more elated, more honored, and just I'm so happy that this is a thing because it's really my life. Like the reason when I got asked to be on the pitch team, you know what they told me? None of us in production can tell this story from a firsthand account because we didn't live it. You did.
No, 100%.
And-
Are you nervous about people
No.
actually seeing you?
No.
She did great. Like honestly, I was watching it and I was like, Gigi is fucking killing it.
Yeah,
like
but
you
don't
earned
have
it, you
no
deserve
nervousness.
it.
Like it's really on real TV. Like this ain't like
I want people to know these stories.
It's
I
real
want
TV.
people to see. I mean, I don't really, I'm not really nervous about people seeing my titties because I was a stripper for, I don't know, umpteen years. So that's not even like, I don't really care about that. But it's more about just my involvement. Y'all see this ink. You know what I'm saying? This is Fancy. For y'all who don't know, her name is Fancy. And I left Magic City 15 years ago, but I still live, breathe, and eat Magic City every chance I get. Even when I lived in the state of New York for 6 years, every time I went to Atlanta, I had to go to Magic City. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm one of the dancers that I retired and I left, but I never walked away. There's so many dancers, and I'm getting hate for this, too. A lot of dancers is in my DMs like, oh, this some Hollywood shit. Why they ain't asked me to do it? I should have been there. I was there longer than you. I was there before you. Whatever they got to say. And it's just like, you left. And you turned around and you walked away and you never looked back. I've always been a part of Magic City and I'm going to always be a part of Magic City. So I feel like this is a part of me just as much as it's a part of Big Matches, as much as a part of you, because you've been there for all of those years. You get what I'm saying? I feel like as a dancer, the story needs to be told for people to see what's really going on, because y'all put us in this box of being drugged out, pimped out prostitutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all need to see that we really help create some of these careers. We really help A&R this music. We really help with this process of this club being to where it is today. And again, thank you, because this is a full circle, life-changing moment for me. And
ooh, I'm
so
Gigi.
grateful.
You
I'm
earned
so
it,
grateful.
Gigi.
You earned it, for real. Like, it ain't, this is where you deserve it. You earned it.
Thank you. And thank you.
But congratulations to all you guys involved. It was honestly amazing. Cheers to that. He didn't drink none of his drink.
Yeah, he took a little sip.
I know, it's cool.
He been drinking all day. Yeah.
He was gonna go home and propose to somebody.
Why do you want him to get married so bad?
Because that's gonna be the wedding of the century.
What? Ooh. Oh my God!
After party. You know what that after party gonna be like?
Oh Lord!
Oh
man!
I have one last question.
One last question.
What is the thing about it for you? Just like I just said about it for you, that you can't wait for the people to like see and kind of like realize about.
Well, I mean, I feel for me it's like an accomplishment. Like I said, I've been trying to uplift Atlanta. When I made Welcome to Atlanta, I wanted to make a song to make people see how proud I was about Atlanta. Like when like before even making Welcome to Atlanta, I used to be like here in New York, and Frank Sinatra got, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then LA got LA, we love it. I love LA. Like I kept saying, well, we don't have no Atlanta song. Like I love Atlanta. Like you know what I mean? So it's like trying to do something to continue to keep pumping my city up. That's what this is to me. So I just want people, like when I did Freakin', the same thing. I know people was mad they wanted to see the Freakin', but I didn't want you to see that part because I feel like that's the part that people wanted to see in there so that they could tear it down.
Yeah, there was a lot of history in Freaknik.
Yeah,
explaining what was going on with
But everybody don't understand. Everybody's story about Freaknik is different. If you saw something crazy happen in Freaknik, you might have saw that. I didn't see that because I was younger and I couldn't. You know what I mean? I couldn't even go into clubs when Freaknik was actually popping. I was in the streets, and on the streets where I was at, I ain't see nobody get raped. I just seen people come into my city having a good time. Dancing on cars, being in the streets.
A ton of traffic.
Yeah, a ton of traffic. So I just want people to respect our culture. These are things that happen in Atlanta. We ain't asking nobody to come. We ain't asking, you know what I'm saying? We just, if you don't want to see it, you ain't got to come to Atlanta. You know what I mean? You ain't got to come.
Don't come here during the pandemic just because we open.
Atlanta. You ain't got to come to the strip club.
That's where I got COVID, in Atlanta. Thank you guys.
What? Did you?
The first,
Hell no. Wow. I never put COVID.
I got it there. It was like some R&B award show that they had me doing like interviews for. So I came down there to work. Actually, iHeart sent me.
So iHeart gave you COVID.
Yeah. So
you was talking with no mask on.
Yeah, we were doing interviews.
Because I was at Magic City the first day they opened after COVID, and I was fine with my little pink mask.
Did you get COVID in Atlanta?
I went to Magic with a mask on.
I did too.
And I was smoking.
He's like, I was not under the mask. We gonna be outside.
That's real tough.
And somebody said to me yesterday, they were like, "Is there any place that celebrates and that has like the Black excellence that Atlanta has?" No. Somebody was asking me that yesterday, like that has like, is there another major city like that?
No.
I realized this like about a week ago. I heard DeVito talking about his godfather, and his godfather is the richest Black man in the world, and he never took a vacation in like the 20 years of him becoming this rich man. And the one day that he decided he wanted to take a vacation, they was like, where you want to go? He said Atlanta.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh shit, that's crazy.
Wow.
Like the richest
all
man in
places.
the world, richest black man in the world, for his vacation want to come to Atlanta?
Did he say Magic City
Did he
specifically?
stop by and see Fancy?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Did he stop by
I don't know
Fancy's
where
house?
he went, but I'm just saying.
You know
still,
how much
just
money
to
he would
think
have thrown
about
that night in
Just-
Magic
oh.
City, baby.
Crazy.
But no, you're right. There definitely is like I feel like Detroit's on the come up, but you know, obviously Atlanta's had a huge head start.
People love Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, like I said, I feel like all cities,
Have
like
their
even
own
Detroit,
brand.
they got their music, they got a sound. I
DC.
think, like I said, with Atlanta, it's like, for some reason, people don't want to stick us with this one. You know what I mean? We have our cultural things, and the strip clubs is a cultural thing. Not just Magic City, Blue Flame,
All of them.
all of these clubs,
Strokers.
yeah, all of these
Pinups,
spots.
Cheetah.
The only time I go to strip clubs is if I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, tell us
And
your
sometimes-
first time at Magic City
yeah.
story. You want to hear it?
So my first time at Magic City, I was with some of my homegirls. And so I'm like, I've never been here before. This is my first time. As soon as I walk in the door, Gigi comes running over butt ass naked. She was giving somebody a dance. She left them. Came
Left
over
the
to the
money
door.
on the floor.
I'm just walking in. Then the DJ's saying, Angela Yee in the building. My friends are like, for real, this your first time here?
Yeah,
I was like, I swear to you, I just know Gigi, and somebody must have told the DJ I was here
Yeah.
because it made it look like I was a regular when I first came in there.
That's Magic City. You
Yeah.
always gonna feel at home. They always gonna make you feel welcomed and respected. They gonna shout you out. They gonna call your name. They gonna say who you are. They gonna show you love.
So did you get some dances?
No, that's not really my thing.
No, she
I'll
didn't.
throw some money,
but,
but
she was at my last dance and she definitely threw all of that man's money on
yeah, I
me.
sure did. I was like, give me the money. And I went to the
And
stage.
she came to the stage.
And I was like, you're
There's
taking it
footage
all.
of her
One
throwing
thing
money.
I will do is I will make sure that these dancers get their money. When I go to any, won't I?
Yeah.
When I go to any club, when the guys, I'll be like, come on, we got to get some more money. Come on, we got to throw some more money. There's
Yeah.
times I don't have people spend $10,000,
$20,000.
$20,000.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Yeah.
know, so it ain't gonna be my money, but
But
I'm
she
gonna
gonna
make
make
whoever
sure.
I'm with.
That
And
part.
one thing I noticed that dancers do is if I'm with guys, they'll come over to me.
That's the smart one.
First.
That's the smart one.
Because they know that
That's
the woman,
etiquette.
the woman is gonna control who's getting the money.
That's strip club
And so
etiquette.
That's
yeah.
definitely strip club etiquette.
Yeah.
You gotta speak to the woman first.
So gotta love it. But yeah, so that was my first time, and you know, been there a few times since.
A few times.
And that was the night that guy was like,
Oh yeah.
oh God. All right.
That's a different story. That's a
All right.
different
Well, on
story.
that note, well, thank you
We
so much.
appreciate you
Thank you.
so
All right.
much.
And again, congrats. When is the docuseries starting on
August
Stars? It's
15th.
August 15th, and then
August
every Friday for
15th.
5 Fridays.
5
Yeah.
Fridays.
Yeah.
I can't wait until this whole thing happens and we celebrate. And then right after that, we celebrate the 40 years of Magic City. They're having a black tie gala in Atlanta, September 14th at the Fox Theater. It's all happening at one time. The timing couldn't be more perfect for this to happen. Even though we filmed, almost 3 years ago, the fact that it's coming out in August and then the anniversary is actually in October, but the party is in September. So it's kind of back to back and it's going to be a whole thing. And again, I'm just grateful and excited that this is my real life.
And then the full album August 15th also.
The same day.
Suppostially.
Is it?
If I'm
I was
not-
gonna
Allegedly,
say,
'cause I
is it
still
done?
gotta come
Until
in and talk
Gigi
my
gets her
shit.
feature.
You know what I mean? I gotta come get her, put my voice on the wax. Hey, put me in the booth, coach.
And lastly, shout out to White Chocolate.
And shout out to White Chocolate. I just was DMing her too. Shout out to White Chocolate. I
Shout
got
out
you,
to
girl.
White
Can
Chocolate.
she come up here?
Can we get her to come up here?
Yeah, I gotta call White Chocolate.
Yeah,
He'll be back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna watch it.
yeah.
Lip service, y'all.
Cheer.